It is pretty amazing indeed, Jim and Heather. Good evening. Earlier tonight, we headed out to the Lincoln Memorial, where the crowd spontaneously erupted in a chant of "We shall overcome." It was an homage both to the former civil rights leader Martin Luther King and his "I Have a Dream" speech, and the future president and his inauguration speech tomorrow. One San Diego veteran will have the privilege to witness both.
Free at last! Thank God Almighty, we are free at last!
San Diegan George G. Clark III is back at the same spot he watched Dr. King explain his dream.
The key word for that speech for me was that he said he had been to the mountaintop, seriously, and he looked over the other side, and he said, one day you will. We're really on the other side of that mountain today.
But for George, the climb has been treacherous. When he faced segregation as a kid, his family believed in a simple solution.
My dad always says, you must serve in order for us to be free.
And serve they did. 4 generations of Purple Heart recipients, 3 of whom are buried at Arlington National Cemetery. George's trip to the World War II Memorial recalled his dad's heroism.
Dad, we made it.
George also followed his family's political creed.
Believe it or not, I'm a Republican. My daddy was a Republican, his daddy was a Republican. Daddy always said, hey look, Lincoln is the party. The Republican Party is the party of Lincoln.
But not this year. After Colin Powell endorsed him, George bought into Obama. He was still amazed a black man was victorious.
Obama, president, breaks what is known as the glass ceiling, the stereotype that is always going to be a white man in charge.
After all that, there was no doubt that George was going to come right here to the spot where Barack Obama will be sworn in as the President of the United States.
I went right down to the Amtrak station the next morning and booked all these reservations to travel the country just to see the pulse of the people.
George traveled the country for the last 3 weeks to document in pictures America's evolution.
We talked to them in their backyards, we went to the churches, white and black, Filipino, Puerto Rican, Asians in their restaurants. Everyone seems to say we finally crossed that bridge.
A fulfillment of a dream he heard so long ago.
Black men and white men, Jews and Gentiles, little children all coming together. Thank God Almighty, we're free at last.
Now, George will begin his inauguration morning tomorrow with a trip to Arlington National Cemetery to pay tribute to his father. And if you're interested in seeing his pictures from around the country, you can do so by going to our website. Just go to san-diego6.com for extensive inauguration coverage. Reporting live from Washington tonight, Alex Michelson, San Diego 6 News.
Alex, thank you so much. We sure do have to hand it to Alex Michelson.